Good morning, traders, and a happy new month. Let's dive into what we have for this last month of 2025, right? So, starting with EURUSD, we could see that overall it does look rangy, but it's actually just respecting demand, and we could definitely just see a continuation up higher. We have another demand forming after we are, reacting to this demand here. So, basically a demand chain, and yeah, we could see something like this and then a continuation up higher. I think it's as simple as that. So yeah, this is kind of messy at the moment. I would wait for price to maybe come into this lower zone right here, just a bit cleaner, since this is all rangy price action. So these equal lows are basically like liquidity for price to come down lower into that demand and give that move up. And then you can see that there's no supply left over here, so definitely likely that we'll just push up higher into this supply. What you can see as well, I've drawn it very badly, but basically we're creating liquidity above all these highs, kind of. So what could have happened today is maybe a little bit higher, just to touch that, take out this liquidity, and then come up and take out all this liquidity below the supply zone. So it's forming very nicely actually for a bullish continuation. Over on GU, at the moment it is reacting from the supply that I marked. However, if we're expecting EU to go up, I do see GU could go up into this extreme supply zone. I would just prefer to take shorts from here. Seems a bit aggressive to take shorts from here when we have a zone above that. However, there's no demand on GU. However, you can see this massive wick that was left behind. So we could definitely see this wick potentially get filled up. So price could just come down, mitigate some of this wick, and then have that continuation just like EU before having the overall move down. Obviously, like in the situation where EU is bullish and GU is bearish, because overall the trend is bearish, and we obviously are targeting that daily demand zone over here. So in a case like that, it's like you don't know which direction is correct, so just wait for confirmation on both, and hopefully only one of them will give a clean entry, and that's the one we can take. So I'm just waiting for confirmation on both of them. Whether EU wants to give a nice little long over here, or GU could come up higher into here, give us that short. So yeah, that's what I'll be waiting for, just some clear confirmation. And yeah, hope you guys have a good week.